Yeah, baby.
Woo! Juicy juices.
Yapping in the kitchen.
In the kitchen, man.
And I'm all out, man. I was looking for my top up, but obviously, you know, we all out.
No, we got a little bit.
We got a little bit left. I'm gonna get the bottom.
So ask the question, man. You got the question today.
So, yo, my question is this, yo. Why does the world hate fuckboys? That's my question.
Fuckboys.
Yeah.
Why do they hate them?
Why do they hate fuckboys?
Well, there's so many different types of fuckboys, but generally the fuckboy has figured out the game. He got the keys.
Wait. Figured out what game and what keys does he have?
He got the keys to the poontang.
So he's got the master key.
He got the master key. It's a universal key to all poontang. So I know in another episode you were talking about not holding the purse. Guess what? The fuckboy that wants the poontang, he's gonna hold the purse. Oh, you want a manicure? Matter of fact, I'll manicure your feet.
Yeah.
Or manicure. I don't know, manicure your feet or is it pedicure? Whatever. One of them. Juicy Juice got me confused. But anything that would be considered simp, the fuckboy is doing.
Okay.
You know, but he has his agenda. And that's the whole thing. He want the poontang. He want the panties. He want the Victoria's Secrets.
So he'll do anything to get the poontang.
Anything.
And chances are the fuckboy is gonna get the poontang?
It's a risk.
On whose end?
On his end. Because he could do everything and he could still be in... Because it's a game of manipulation. Your manipulation can work or it may not work.
But see, then why would people get mad at him if he's not getting what he wants? Do you see what I'm saying? So I think the fuckboy is the guy who's figured out how to go from point A to Z and get what he wants.
Exactly. But here's where the girls get mad now.
Okay.
Or the world's mad with the fuckboy.
Yeah.
Once he gets what he wants, most likely he's out. Or he's doing things on his terms. Now, he switched his game. Oh, I used to hold your purse? I ain't hold your purse no more. Oh, you want to go on a date? Nah. I feel like a Netflix and chill. I'm using your account. You know what I'm saying? That's you know, so once he gets the power in his court, he's going to make you feel it. And that's the problem with the fuckboy.
So he flipped the script.
He flipped the script.
Okay, so that's why the world hates. Because the world hates the fuckboy because the fuckboy figured out what to do, but at the same time, flip the game.
Yeah.
In his favor.
Exactly.
But see, now when you look at that, okay, he's a guy is trying to get sexual attention from a woman.
Mm-hmm.
But women are doing that.
Oh God.
But they do it in a non-sexual way. So they're gonna try to get you to do anything and everything without having sex with you.
Attention. Giving them attention.
Giving the attention, right? So do we call women now non-fuck women?
No.
Or what would be the term for women?
Bitches.
So it's justified. So a fuckboy, a female fuckboy is a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. Because
okay.
She's using you for her benefit, for her goals. It doesn't matter where you think on any matter. It's for her benefit, you know? And that's the whole thing. Because when a guy gets used by a girl and figures it out, what does he do? You dumb bitch. You know? You don't use me. I drove you to a next man's house and you got pined down by the next man and you asked me for a ride back. You know? That's the thing, right? So anytime you're on the other end of the stick, that's where those terms are being used, right? Because she's like, oh, he's a fuckboy. Oh, a girl can see a guy stunting, you know? He's stunting in the passenger seat. But it's like, I'm still in the Benz or whatever. It doesn't matter. But she's trying to call him out. She's not in the Benz. Maybe she's in the Sentra. Or, you know, the Corolla or the Mazda 3. You know, that's a girl special. But at the end of the day, he's in it. But they're looking at like, oh, it's not his. The fuckboy doesn't care. As long as he gets to what he wants, he'll use any resource necessary to get it.
As long as it's
and
working.
That's what it is.
Have you ever been called a fuckboy?
Yeah.
Really? What happened?
I was studying in the passenger seat. I was studying, I was in the Benz, studying in the passenger seat, hollering. I was the mouthpiece because the driver got to drive. So my role was to get whoever's on the road. Okay. And she's like, yo, you're not even the driver. You're a fuckboy. I'm like, hold on. Them times I got the grills and I had to jump out the whip. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a derogatory term. You can't just call a boy that. You know, it's just like calling a random girl, you bitch. Like, it's derogatory. So I was like, yo, look at this. Like, I got my shine on. Doesn't mean I'm driving. What if he's my driver? I've been drinking. I'm hanging all up all night. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I don't think so. I'm like, okay, here you go. Take this. So I went in the back, got the Henny. Henny was half full. I'm like, look, I'm on that. So the fuckboy shit started. You know, I'm using all the resources needed to convince her because she was offended of what I was doing, but I had the resources to make it work. And guess what? She ended up in the back of the whip.
Okay.
As a passenger chop. So, you know what I'm saying? When a girl calls you that means she's affected by it. It doesn't necessarily mean a negative thing. I know a guy be like, yo, whatever. But if you have resources around that you can pull to prove your case, that's all it is. It's a court of law. You know, she's the accuser. You just gotta prove her right, and that's it. Or prove her wrong, and that's it.
So would you say the fuckboy is just a guy who uses Game Genie? Do you remember Game Genie back in the day?
Oh yeah. Game Genie.
Game Genie. So, so if we're all playing Nintendo, the fuckboy is the one who said, "Yo, I'm using this Game Genie, and I'm gonna enter this cheat code."
Exactly.
And I'm gonna finish the game.
Why not?
The developers of the game are like, yo, you fucker. You didn't even play the game to its fullest. But he's like, nah, I still got what I wanted. I don't even want to play this game anymore. Exactly. In fact, I'm switched up. I don't like this game. I'm on to something else.
Exactly. You know, and I know a lot of guys feel like, oh, I gotta be real. I'm real. It's like, what are you real for? Do you have a goal in mind? If you don't have a goal in mind, then you're useless. You gotta have a goal in mind. There's no right or wrong way to play the game. Mm-hmm. If the goals are there, you have your A and you have your Z. However you get is how you get there. So you do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's just like a rich dude. He got his money, he can flaunt it. He's gonna flaunt it. You don't got the money, you know a rich dude. Hey, we'll flaunt his money. Whatever, you know? If you got your prize, you gotta get it anyway, how you gotta get it.
And really, at the end of the day, who's really at fault? Because if the game is working, doesn't that say something about the person who the game worked on?
Exactly, right?
You see what I'm saying? Right. And no one ever talks about that. No one ever talks about, well, hold on a sec. If this is the game he ran on you, what does that say about you?
Nah, but that's where people try to jump out of the equation, right? It's just fuckboy by himself. He's the bad guy. He's doing the wrong, but nah. You fell for it.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It is what it is, you know? And that's it. Whoever has the position of power, they're going to use it. You know, we're all in fight for power. It doesn't matter what you're doing. We're all in fight for power. So use your resources and get it.
So back in the day, you know, they had the song about scrubs. So is there a resurgence, do you think, in fuckboy activity nowadays? Or is it something that's low key? Are they on the low?
Nah.
On the underground, or are they still attacking?
Oh, they're still attacking. It's always been there. Because, for example, this weekend or couple weeks, whatever, Caravana pass, and girl asks me, yo, where you from? I was like, hey, I introduced myself,
bring that up.
and she's like, where you from? I'm like, in my mind, I was gonna say, yo, I'm from LA. She's like, what? All of a sudden, those hips started moving, and she's on me. I'm like, whoa, okay, I'm Tiger, I'm LeBron James right now.
Yeah.
And for some reason, that did something to her mind, foreign or whatever it did, and she valued me differently. And I'm like, well, you know, if I'm a fuckboy for that, then I'm from LA. You know?
It's just you already know everything has already been figured out, and you're just using it to your advantage. Yo, I remember when we used to go OT, and our conversations in the car would be, yo, if they ask where you're from, don't say Toronto, because everyone was coming from. Remember when we used to go sports weekend? Sports weekend.
Yeah.
That was the thing. When we all used to go to sports weekend, everyone was coming from Toronto.
Yeah.
So when we're going to sports weekend and they're asking us what do you know, where you guys from, you would say, yo, you know, you're from some other place.
Yeah,
Detroit. Yeah, we're some rappers from whatever the case is. And shit, there has to be a reason why we would have said that. Because the cheat code, right?
Exactly.
Now on the flip side of that, when we're going to a place like Ottawa or Montreal, what do you want to say? Yo, you're from Toronto because you know, Toronto had some of that clout, you know what I mean? But I don't think nowadays Toronto has that clout, the same clout as it used to, or does it?
It does, because I was in the States and they're like, where you from? I'm from Toronto. Like, oh, Drake. But then I'm like, then I had to play whatever Drake is, right? I had to do a little karaoke Drake on the spot and turn into In My Feelings, you know, the whole Kiki, and I had to do the whole Drake do, and it worked. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they're accustomed to. So the clout in Toronto is going, you know?
Yeah.
It's going.
Okay, so I mean, those are just some fuckboy tactics.
Yeah.
Literally, at the end of the day, if you fuckboy, then you're just using the cheat code. You're using the game genie to your advantage, man.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So it's up to you if you can live with it. And the girls who the cheat codes are working on, you gotta look at how you've been programmed, pretty much. You know, if it's working, you gotta change your programming. What do you gotta say about fuckboys?
Man, use the cheat code all day. Get what you want. You have a goal in mind. That's what life's about. Set goals and attain them.
Yeah. For me, you know, it is what it is, man. If you have a problem with it, like yo, there are gold diggers, there's fuckboys, there's bitches, you know, there's scrubs, whatever you want to call it. If the shit's working on you, you got to look at yourself and figure out how you're going to switch the game up. But I'm feeling a little bit buzzed, man. I'm Dwayne K.
Jay the Speaker.
And we're yapping in the kitchen, baby.